What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels and the Twitch. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up, all right? Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face, to make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, all right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So, let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's gonna turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos, it's gonna be some information that's gonna help you win. All right, in today's video, we're gonna talk about CPNs. Yes, CPNs, the difference between CPNs and pre-built CPNs. And a lot of people have been asking me, can you really make millions of dollars with CPNs? There's people really out here getting business loans with CPNs, opening up businesses with CPNs. And in today's video, I'm going to explain it all because a lot of people are confused. A lot of people are under the impression that these CPNs are something that they are not. And there's two different types. There are pre-built CPNs and there are CPNs. And you can do a lot with one and you can do minimal with the other. But the one you can do minimal with, well, basically not even minimal. I ain't gonna even put it to you like that because that I ain't gonna even say that. So we're gonna just get into if you really can get loans or credit or CPNs. Oh my god. All right, so CPNs. What is a CPN? CPN is a credit profile number. Everybody has a credit profile number. It's just everybody has a different credit profile number because everybody has a different life. Everybody has different situations. So understanding that, will understand that everybody's situation will not be the same. So when it comes to credit profile numbers, this number helps people do different things. Help you get loans, credit cards, lines of credit cards, apartments, you name it, because they check your credit score in your credit worthiness and credit profile for almost anything and everything that we do in today's world. Because we all know credit is the number one money game in the world. And without credit, you basically won't be able to do anything. A lot of people be like, oh, I got money, what I need credit for. That's the most immature, dumbest way that you could be thinking nowadays because credit will save you and help you make money. All right, so make sure you guys are understanding that credit is very, very, very important. Now, you got CPNs and you got pre built CPNs. So, CPNs are credit profile numbers. Credit profile numbers are basically, we all have them. And this number demonstrates how well we are with managing money. We got three of them: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Now, pre built CPNs are basically stolen identities that people use to get some type of financial gain. So somebody might steal somebody's information, buy it off the dark web from somebody. You never know where they might get this information, and they get a fake ID with that person's page, with somebody else's picture on it, connected to that person's information. So basically, that person is acting as if they are this person with this credit profile, and that is identity theft and fraud. So a lot of times, people want money fast, quick, in a hurry. People aren't trying to actually take the steps to build a legit legal CPN because those numbers, that profile takes time, just like any other credit profile takes time to build. And that's what people are not understanding. And the people who do understand it are not trying to take that time to do that. So they are figuring out ways to utilize credit profiles quick, fast, in a hurry. And that's why pre-built CPNs were created. Because at first there were no such thing as pre-built CPNs. Everybody was finding these numbers, taking their time and creating. People started to figure out that you can utilize somebody else's information and get cards, credit cards, and lines of credit with just a simple ID, fake ID. So people said, why take all the time to build this CPN when I can Just use this credit profile and attach it to somebody and have a pre-built CPN. It's already pre-built. And that's what people are doing. But people aren't understanding that that's somebody's credit profile already. And people who have those type of credit profiles and have decent credit profiles, more than likely they have security databases and alerts that's on all their accounts. So if anything suspicious was to happen, they'll get alerted and they'll know. So with that being said, most people who use pre-built CPNs, they go get these cars, they get all loans, all these different credit cards, and that person gets alerted because these are new accounts. And anytime a new account is opened on somebody's account, they get alert. And a lot of people got Norton LifeLock that I've been telling you all about. A lot of different things that people have. So pre-built CPNs only take you so far because somebody might get approved for a loan or credit card or a card, but eventually that person's going to get alerted and find out, and they're going to notify that wherever they got this loan, credit card, line of credit, or auto loan from, and they're going to alert them, and they're going to solve that problem. They're going to call the police. They're going to trick that person into coming back and bring it back the car or doing whatever, filling out some type of fraud, some documentation, whatever. Just trick the person into coming back. CPNs are regular credit profiles, numbers that is established around that person. So no information would be different but the number and the address on that credit profile. And they'll just establish it and build it as if anybody else would in the real world. Start getting accounts, cell phone bills, light bills, gas bills, secured credit cards, debit cards. These type of things that will build a credit profile and structure a credit profile that will help you show that you can manage money on paper with that profile. Because most people credit profiles demonstrate that they can't manage money. Most people have bad credit, and if you got bad credit, you are not managing your money well. Because if you are, you will have better credit. You got somebody that got a large amount of debt with good credit score, that means they're managing their credit the right way. So people got to understand that. So people don't want to take the time to establish these CPNs, but those properly structured CPNs, credit profiles, can get people business loans, business funding, personal loans, personal funding, because they took their time to structure it the right way. They're not utilizing anybody else's identity or anybody else's credit profile. Same information is going to be on that profile, and they're going to build it. Credit builder loans, secured loans, credit cards, lines of credit, you name it, and they're going to build it and mature it and do it the right way. So eventually, when they do want to start an LLC and get their business utilizing that, they can do that. And we all know you can get millions of dollars with business funding as long as you're in the right industry, as long as you have the right business plan, and as long as you go to the right place that works best for your business, you can get the right funds that you would need to succeed and win in life. Now, a lot of people, different people utilize CPNs for a lot of different reasons. You got felons out here that has a hard time getting jobs, getting cars, getting a lot of apartments, a lot of different things because they're a felon. And they're trying to get themselves on the right track. And the only thing that's holding back is that felon. So they utilize CPNs for that reason. Like it's a lot of reasons why, different reasons why people use these credit profile numbers. So understanding this will keep you more safe, keep you more cautious, and keep you more aware of what's going on out here in the world because people are out here selling bogus and fraudulent CPNs, having people under this impression that they can use this for it to get an apartment, they won't get in trouble, or use this to get a car, they won't, just lying to people just to get a quick buck, and those people are getting jammed up. And the first thing that those people do is they tell on the person to tell them, to sold it to them. I did many reaction videos, and we all have seen it. That's the first thing they do, especially the lady that's been going viral with the CPN. And people like, I told y'all about using these. Then people in the comments, I told y'all about using these CPNs. People don't be doing nothing in the world. People be just as lost as the next person who doing whatever they're doing. Like, so it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware. Like I said, pre-built CPNs is stolen identity. So how do you keep your identity safe? Norton LifeLock, just like everybody else who has it, that's getting alerted when people are trying to use their information. It'll monitor all your accounts, all your social media accounts, financial accounts, even monitor your information to make sure it's not on the dark web and keep you safe and keep you safe. Also, um, make sure you guys are freezing your credit bureaus, your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, because if they are frozen, nobody can get anything in your name. Also, with our debit and credit cards, make sure we are at every so often we changing them, get new numbers, because every time we use them, that card number is stored in some type of database, and there's so many leaks and hacks and so much going on in this world that it's almost easy for somebody to scam or come up with this information to defraud or get over or get somebody's information to use it. So every so often, change the numbers, get new debit card and credit card numbers with new information. So if that information is stored in a database that has been compromised or hacked, that information will no longer work because that information is no longer valid. You got new cards. So you're just staying 10 steps ahead of the scammers and the fraud so you can keep yourself more cautious, more safe, and more aware out there. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 limited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing them for 600. Yes, 600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right. No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250, 10 seats each one, each webinar. So make sure y'all book y'all seat on that. These videos will end up on my podcast channel. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour in person limited gems, $3,500 deposit, the rest of the money meet in person. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, 2,500, 30 days. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content curators. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels, my Twitch, my IGs, and my TikTok. Got multiple IGs, multiple YouTube channels. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in any of these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.